What is going on, everyone, and welcome to another video on Hammers Chat. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but nonetheless I'm going to soldier on and try and bring you this fantastic news, and that is the news that Gohkan Tore has joined West Ham United from Turkish champions Beşiktaş for a loan with an option to buy. This is an absolute amazing piece of business by David Sullivan, or David Gold. I'd imagine it's Sullivan who usually deals with the transfers. Basically, it's £3 million up front for a season-long loan, and then if we wish to buy him, we add an extra £10 million onto that. So if we do wish to buy him, it would be a £13 million deal in total. But the most important bit about this deal is that if he isn't any good and he completely flops, we've only wasted about £3 million, and we can just send him back to Beşiktaş. Tore is well loved by Beşiktaş fans. They're very sad to see him go, especially on this deal. I think they feel a bit mugged off. And when the team you signed the player from, when their fans feel mugged off, you know it's a good bit of business. So anyway, what can Hammers expect from Gohkan Tore? For those of you who haven't seen them before, well, I've watched him quite a bit. I watch quite a lot of foreign football, and especially since we've been linked with him, I have been keeping an eye on him. Last season he didn't play as much as he would have liked. He had quite a few injury problems, which might already raise an eyebrow or two from some of you who are watching this. So yeah, he did have a few injury problems. I'm hoping that it's nothing he can't recover from. I'm hoping it isn't going to be a long-term issue. He's a very talented winger. He plays on the wing, so he can play on the left side or the right side of the wing. He's left-footed, but he does prefer to play on the right side of the wing. That's because he can cut in. I think he would be extremely useful with playing Antonio at wing back, because as he cuts in, Antonio can overlap, fly down the wing, and he can just knock it off, or sort of outskill his defender and just cut inside and, you know, do the business. He's more of a playmaker than a goal scorer, so if you're expecting him to get 15-20 goals a season from the wing, I'm afraid you're wrong. I expect him to only get maybe 5 or 6 goals a season. He's more of an assist machine, really. He's a playmaker, so I expect his assists to outweigh his number of goals by quite a lot. There are obviously, as there are to every signing, a few negatives that we have to look out for. He's coming over from the Turkish league, so of course there's always that question of, are they going to flop? Is he going to be able to adapt to the Premier League? He is quite small, but for me this isn't too much of an issue because he is very powerful and he is very quick. Despite his height, might not be, you know, 6'2" or whatever you expect from an attacking winger, he is powerful and he is fast, and he does like to get stuck in. He's a bit like a chunkier version of Lanzini like that. He doesn't mind getting stuck into a tackle. He's also quite hot-headed. You know, he could start a fight in a nursing home, but again, I don't think this is too much of an issue. It's when you look at Di Canio, us West Ham fans don't mind a hot-headed flair player, do we? Also, basically the main reason why Tore has joined West Ham is for Slaven Bilic, and this is because of Bilic basically controls him the best. Bilic knows how to utilise him the best, he knows how to control him the best. So I don't expect Tore to be one of those players who gets, you know, a red card once every 15 games or whatnot. So I think Bilic will calm him down. He will be able to get the best, and he will be able to get Tore focused. And now this brings up the question of, well, who do we start on that right or left side of the wing? Obviously we've got Antonio, who we are now starting to expect to play wing back. It looks as though Bilic wants to use him there for another season. But then we have Payet, who's definitely going to start on the left side of the wing. I expect Lanzini to play cam, and then that leaves open a right wing position. What's interesting, for the first time in years, we actually have a dilemma in so many positions, and the winger position is one of them. Do we play Feghouli or Tore on the wing to begin with? Personally, I expect Tore to start, and I'll tell you why. Mainly because Bilic absolutely loves him, and for that sole reason alone, I do actually expect Tore to start. Although with Lanzini going to the Olympics. For those of you who haven't seen this, it was basically announced today that he's going to the Olympics, so we'll miss a couple of weeks. So perhaps to begin with, our front three attacking midfielders will be Payet on the left, Feghouli up the middle, and Tore on the right. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to bring you a quick briefing on what to expect from Gohkan Tore. Personally, I do expect him to be the player he was in Turkey. I'm a big fan of Tore. I think he's a great prospect for us. So anyway, please hit the subscribe button and thanks for watching. We also have a forum going. It's very easy to sign up to, very easy to use, and that's www.hammerschat.com. I'll put a link below. Thanks for watching and please do subscribe for more.